guys, and welcome to our newest commentary. So remember what I said earlier when we were actually going to continue off of Superstar with Kirby and the Amazing Mirror? Well, that's actually not ready yet, and unfortunately it won't be ready for a little while. So in the meantime, I was actually able to record another Kirby game ahead of time, and that's what we're going to start off with today. So, hope you all enjoy. Hey guys, we're back with the Kirby series, and it looks rather... It's got a nice Crayola style to it.
Crayony.
Are we playing Canvas Curse with only one screen?
No.
An evil creature has found Pop Star.
It's a big ol' eyeball.
You don't quite look good. It's about to ruin Kirby and Gooey's epic fishing adventure.
Where the hell is Gooey?
Kirby.
For context on Gooey, please watch our Kirby's Dream Land 2 content. Oh god, he
ring.
He shattered
no.
the ring again. Oh god.
How dare!
I love the small little tear droplet of above Pop Star, like, oh dear.
Oh dear, it's like...
Shark. This be...
And all of Dreamland's worst nightmares are about to come to fruition as this thing
A
is
giant
really...
one-eyed jellyfish!
Yeah.
Nidaria Rex!
But don't worry, we won't be facing this anomaly alone, as we've got a whole bunch of friends on our side for this...
Kirby's animal friends, plus Gooey.
Yay!
in Kirby's Dream Land 3 for the Super Nintendo. Woo-hoo!
Everything looks like colored pencil and I love it.
That's kind of late, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little.
Super Nintendo was.
So, yeah, like, this game came out in 1997, literally 21 years ago. This game's old enough to drink.
Also, oh god, it is.
That was a very subdued explosion.
Yeah, it was actually big. But, whoa. I'll admit, I have never really seen this game really played in full. All I know is that it exists.
Yeah.
Oi,
It
Kirby!
definitely goes for the more crayon appearance. Oh gosh! Oi! Oi!
I thought we were friends, Kirby.
Yeah, so this
If
is
it's the
certainly one
accent,
of the
I'll ditch it, I
stranger
swear.
Kirby games.
What was that, Icky?
This is one of the stranger Kirby games for a couple of reasons.
Yeah, this
but
is
we'll
a
get
very
into
weird
that
one.
soon enough as we enter Ripple Field.
Woohoo! So, yeah, Kirby's Dream Land 3. I mean, if you've ever played a Kirby game before, you know what to expect. You can walk around, you can suck up Waddle Dees, you can do a little slide maneuver, which is convenient, and, all, and of course you can also copy abilities. Though for this game, you don't get too many. You still get Cutter, you still get Burning, you get Spark, and a couple others which we'll showcase later that were mostly exclusive to this game up until Star Allies actually brought them back. And the friends play a much bigger role in this game as compared to how they did in Dreamland 2. Well, you don't have to fight a boss in order to free them. You can actually find them in specific rooms, and well, you usually have a choice between 2 or 3 friends at a time.
Cat was all jealous.
Oh, that's adorable!
Yep,
So I'm definitely
just to bring the whole Aussie jokes home.
Wait, there it is.
nice.
Boy, Kirby, I'm
Also-
Australian for some reason.
Also looking at the nice.
Oh,
Also,
oh.
also
Run
oh,
away!
run!
Kirby's trying to keep up.
It's
Oh,
getting
no.
too dangerous!
It's dangerous
He's
in
gonna catch up to
there!
Oh, devil damn it.
It's like, but looking run away.
You're on your own, Pally.
It's the Kamikaze Mushroom Run, only as
the
Kamikaze
star.
Kirby!
Ow. And thus his head was sliced off. But okay, no. So for Dreamland 3, Rick here, well, he actually controls a fair bit differently than he did in Dreamland 2. For one, he can't really suck up enemies, but he can literally open his mouth and walk into them, just eat them on the spot.
Yeah.
He also has the iconic ability of wall jumping, which, I mean, okay, I didn't know hamsters could do that, but I'll take it.
He could jump
Okay.
on enemies and he could wall jump.
I think most, if not all, of the animal friends can actually jump on enemies, a la Mario style.
Not all of them.
Not all of them,
it's
but this
basically
one.
Beam.
This one, Kind does. The new cat named Nago does, and I think that's it.
Also, it
Now-
should be worth mentioning that, this is actually one of the last games released on the SNES.
In America, anyway. In fact, I think this was the last. Or actually, no, it wasn't.
Really?
Frogger was.
Okay.
Frogger?
Remember Frogger? He's back. Well, apparently he had a Super Nintendo version. I think that was the very last thing we got in the
Really?
era.
Wait, really? I thought it
Yeah.
was only
I didn't
for
know
PS1 and PC.
Nope, there was a SNES version as well. And
Oh!
I gotta look that
little
up.
flower. We should probably not disturb it. So
No,
that
kill
said,
the
why don't
flower.
we introduce our main gimmick for Kirby's Dream Land 3?
Heart Star Shards.
Heart Star missions. Basically, every stage has a mission you have to undergo. Usually, it revolves around stuff like not jumping or tampering with the flowers there, or doing some sort of guessing game, or killing off Metroids in order to get a Heart Star at the end. And your Heart Stars are pretty much this game's main collectible.
Okay.
By the way, that Metroid jab is not a joke. You'll see why later.
Oh,
And I guess the title of the screen was what? Oh, thank you.
Here, have a heart for your troubles.
So I'm just gonna say some things right off the bat. So I'm assuming that on the main menu, the screen that the logo. Oh.
Oh, that was pretty sweet, wasn't it? But what would happen if we decided to be a heartless jerk and failed the mission?
Please tell me all the hearts.
Everything must die.
Oh, you don't? I was about to say. Oh, I was hoping that every time it would just show you squishing all the hearts, and every squish of the flower would have a cry of yell.
Oh, look at him. He's so sad. Well,
James, it was a port of the original game for the Super NES.
Well, they did use the marketing. They did use the box art for the newer one, so it's better. It's something, I guess. So yeah.
Right, and so I guess every single got Heart Star. So okay, so this next one's gonna be related. Oh, so that photo is actually like the quote-unquote guardian of each level that'll give you the Heart Star.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's the theme of the level, basically.
Hey, Witchy.
Hey, Witchy, why don't we suck you up?
Toho's that way.
Let's be a dick first and let her bounce around. And now we can use a broom.
Clean.
Yep, the cleaning ability got its debut in this game, and now it sucks. Very short range.
Only with Kirby, at least.
Yeah, it's better. It's better with other characters, but for Kirby himself, it's very slow, very clunky, and just push her, keep pushing her like a jerk.
It doesn't have a lot of range.
Yeah, it would not be until later games.
Star Allies would give this ability much better justice. In fact, I'd argue it's one of the best weapons in the game.
Which, okay, I definitely have which already I'm just gonna say right now.
Oh,
what the heck was that?
Wait,
It's
where did
Gooey!
he come
It's
from?
Squishy Friend.
If you press the A button, you can actually unleash Gooey, who's pretty much an AI-controlled partner that can do just about anything Kirby can.
Although he's dumb as rocks.
Yes. And,
So this is if you...
Oh, this guy. Or girl. Oh, there's two of them.
Who do we go for?
Choo-Choo the octopus and Pitch the bird. For this, we're gonna pick Choo-Choo. And unfortunately, no, your friend, you can only have one animal buddy at a time.
Okay.
Which,
Kirby looks so happy. He's like, yeah.
yeah, he's enjoying this too much. Actually, I guess I should explain myself here, because, for those of you that have been watching me for, frickin' ever, I actually did a run of this, live run of this game years ago with my old friend, Jessica, aka Like Dark Soy Sauce, and we tried doing a co-op run. It was pretty freaking miserable for the latter half of it, because I was going in blind, and, well, she didn't really play it before, so I had to go through a few pointers. So here's how you win this mission. Just slap this weirdo with Choo-Choo, and you're done.
He's in love with Choo-Choo?
I guess so.
So who
Look
is
at
that?
Look at that happy face.
So, is there
know.
any clue as to what to do there? Or do
Not
you actually
really.
have to, look into it?
You pretty much have to experiment, as far as I know. Like, the game doesn't give you any sort of tell. He's just standing there and just expecting you to do something.
But, yeah, what was I gonna say? So,
Do you have
definitely...
to slap him silly?
Exactly.
Oh, it's those needle... Okay, so yeah, and these enemies are recognized. So, here's something I'm gonna say. Especially looking at these enemies now. So, definitely between some of the familiar enemies, the style, and especially how the bottom panel looks, this game is, I guess, supposed to be a sort of... But it's definitely, accepted that this is a direct prequel to how...
Oh, that's neat.
It is a direct prequel to Kirby 64.
The Crystal Shards.
Not even a prequel. Basically, at this point in time, they're considering this the Dark Matter trilogy, actually.
Pretty much, yeah.
Between this, the 64,
Dreamland 2
and
and 64.
Yeah,
I-
this is
I
my
don't know.
way.
I like. Part of me sometimes likes to treat Star Allies as another one as well.
That's like a
More than
continuation.
Reasons we'll get into later.
Right, but more on that later. But because I definitely think it plays into the lore a bit more. But
I hope
anyway.
it does.
Oh no, I have proof that this is that game is connected to this one, or at least connected to a character. I'll say that outside, but because we slapped him because he's into that kind of stuff. Also, look, the heart stars. I feel like that the heart itself. I feel like is another connection to Star Allies.
Yeah, pretty much. But again, we'll get into that later. It's like, oh, wait a minute. He's not in love with Choo Choo. He's in love with me.
Aww.
Because he keeps on looking at me with
He
those
only loved me for
lovey-dovey
my
eyes.
shorts.
He only loves you for your legs.
No, Kirby. He just wanted a cookie in your pocket. Ugh.
I thought Kirby
There's
would
gotta
want
be
the
a
cookie in his
metaphor
pocket.
somewhere. I have pockets?
Well,
So
hey,
what-
if Sonic has pockets for his Chaos Emeralds, why not Kirby?
I imagine Kirby's pockets would be under his arms.
Sure, pockets.
Like his arms are literally just pocket flaps.
Maybe
Poor kind.
maybe he's like a hamster and has pockets in his cheeks.
Maybe.
That'd be cute. Do we even have to pick one? Sorry, kind. Who's the best? Suck it.
I was about to say, the joke I would make is that, like, with Kirby, it's kind of like with a glow box, where the pocket is his stomach.
Or his mouth.
Makes sense.
Ow.
Ow.
Ow. So yeah, Koo is actually handles a little bit different. Well, I would say most, if not all, the animal friends from Kirby's Dream Land 2, all three of them, do handle a fair bit differently from how they did in 2, and I think it's for the better in some cases. Like, well, I would like with Koo, for example, he's actually a lot swifter than he was in the original, and Kind, well, he's not really a chunky fuck anymore. He's about as agile as, say, Rick. Only he can't do a wall jump for beans.
Well, think of it this way. He's a fish on dry land.
He's a fish out of water.
Oh, you wanna? So, okay, what's going on up here? Okay.
Don't mind them. They're just minding their
Nothing.
own beeswax.
So what would
Oh,
happen?
actually, Logan, before you get into that, here's probably my least favorite trope out of all the Heartstar tropes you'll find in this game.
The mini-games!
The quizzes.
Yay! Okay.
All of them are guessing games, and, well, the first two aren't
Let's-
too bad, but the ones afterwards are probably some of the most aggravating aspects of this game.
Also, since when did Gordos have multiple
Yeah.
kinds of faces?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, let's see.
Did you catch that?
Okay, yeah, it was
A Krakow
it was the
Gordon.
fucking Krakow.
Yay!
What the shit?
This is one of those cases where I would actually say, like, full-on co-op is actually more beneficial for these missions, because both you and Gooey can guess.
Oh, that's nice.
Doesn't apply to the CPU
Poor
player,
Waddle
though,
Dees.
so... Oh,
Look
yeah,
at all
it
those
is.
Ruffinellis.
Hey, Gooey, go up there. Boy. Oh!
Well,
Hi, Gooey.
sure?
Bye, Gooey.
Time for
on
pork!
you go.
That was one chunk of health worthwhile.
Yep.
Oh, those were some nice steam hands.
Steamed eggs.
Cannons.
Well, Kirby,
So-
I gotta say, you steam a good ham.
Please, there's gotta be someone who's done that. Icky should have done that by now.
Huh?
Icky loves that meme so much. Should
Eh.
have drawn something for it.
DDD
It's kind
quoting
of
steamed
fallen out of
hams.
favor for the
Yay!
Homer gets hit by a chair meme.
Oh, that's the new one. Which again, I love this one post that's on Twitter where it's like, yeah, notice how everyone's getting all the memes from the 20-year-old Simpsons. I really should tell you something about what the Simpsons are like currently.
Yeah.
There's no meme material there. Oh, Adeline.
No,
No,
Wait,
that's
no,
not Adeline.
those are
Nope.
ponytails. Yeah.
that's not Adeline, you silly goose.
Actually, looks more like the fairy queen from '64.
There's actually some history to that particular girl, but we'll get into that next part. So, till next time, everybody.
I
Bye-bye.
feel like we're going back
Bye,
to the
bye.
days of the NES.
Poyo.